Mr. 96's Pop Reviews. My name is Mr. 96. For the past 3.5 years, I've done many things on this show I thought I'd never do. But even so, I don't think I ever could have predicted that I'd be reviewing a Gucci Mane song in 2019. Like, you remember this guy, right? He made that breakup song with Mario 10 years ago. It sucked. And yes, 2009 is now 10 years ago. Don't worry, I feel old too. One thing I faintly remember about Gucci Mane back in the day was that people were hyping him up as this hot new rapper who would dominate for years to come. And after several years of buzz, that surprisingly never happened. Even after his guest appearance in Breakup, his own singles never caught on with the public. And after years of legal issues, the dude ended up being sentenced to 3 years in prison at one point. After his release in 2016, he made a roaring comeback as the featured artist on Ray Shremmer's #1 hit, Black Beatles, and just a year later, his single I Get the Bag would mark his first appearance on the Year in Hot 100 as a lead artist. The guy may not have cracked the code in 2009, but maybe he just needed to wait a decade. Sure, he should probably thank Migos for that chart success, but regardless, I think he's in a better place now to lead his own pop song. I mean, sure, he's made pop songs before, but they sort of ran into an issue. They kinda sucked.
Like Mariah, finer than Alicia, sexy just like Trina Dog, I think she a keeper.
Jeez man, slow down, I can only take so much. But now, he's got a handle of how to play to his strengths. Joining him are veteran retro hitmaker Bruno Mars and him. So let's see how Gucci Mane and his crew managed to blow us away with their new song, Wake Up in the Sky.
I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high.
Okay, I see we're trying something a little more laid back. Makes sense. With Xanax being the popular drug of the day, I don't think anyone's in the mood to get out of bed. While Bruno typically makes upbeat retro music, here he's going for something that's both classic and modern. He's trying to go for an old soul vibe while incorporating some dark trap rap elements. You could say he's coasting, but I think that's the point of the song.
I stay fresh as hell, take a pick, I might as well hell.
I don't think anyone would claim Gucci Mane has amazing flow, but with the relaxing atmosphere this song is going for, Gucci's elementary delivery actually fits in quite decently. Whenever the dude tries to sound hard and edgy, I can never get on board because his basic rap skills never back up his bravado. But if you asked me what an ideal Gucci Mane pop song would sound like, I can't say this is far off. Maybe the guy has turned the corner and grown as an artist.
Unforgettable, like Nat King Cole, Gucci berry wine, I'm singing to you.
Alright, I forgot, you can't be a mainstream rapper without stealing someone's girl and calling her a hoe. Man, you just couldn't help yourself, huh? But I'm not gonna let that ruin my day. Gucci isn't the only man on the track, we still got sections from Bruno and let's hear how Mr. Hernandez chooses to express his joy.
The ladies love luxury, that's why they all fuck with me. Out here with the moves, like I invented smoothie.
Alright, so Bruno here is flexing on his fame like he usually does. Can't say I blame him, he's quite the accomplished man. Bruno Mars has achieved many things in his long storied career, but with this, he does something I never thought was possible. He made Gucci Mane the best part of the song. By no means am I calling Gucci Mane good, let alone great, but he at least sounds like he belongs in this kind of atmosphere. Relatively speaking, he sounds livelier than all of Walk It Talk It. But all of that just casts a larger spotlight on the real disappointment of the track, Bruno Mars. The title of the song is Wake Up in the Sky, which is intricately defined as getting high. I'm sure there's a PG-rated definition for the song, but chances are your 8-year-old nephew already figured it out. So remember when I mentioned that Bruno was coasting in this song? Naturally that should fit the song's title and atmosphere, but even for a song that's supposed to be laid back, Bruno sounds completely bored here. What, just because you play some nice sounding old school instrumental I'm supposed to give you a pass? I'm not that easy, Peter! But really, listen to this and actually try to convince me that Bruno's enjoying himself and not begrudgingly waiting for his paycheck.
Castle on the hill, wake up in the sky, you can't tell me I ain't fly.
Who's ready to get crunk up in this bitch? Come on, man, it's like you were only here to gain some hip-hop cred. Wait a minute, that's exactly the reason. In the last year or so, Bruno Mars has received multiple accusations of cultural appropriation by using his racial ambiguity to profit off classic black music. Funny how they attack Bruno Mars, yet say nothing about 6ix9ine, but that's for another day. For now, I only ask those accusers one question. If playing second fiddle to Gucci Mane is your preferred way for Bruno to give black music its proper respect, was it all really worth it? You can't tell me Bruno Mars has less talent than Gucci Mane or...
I'm so fly, don't need no flight attendant. Big Cuban ain't don't need no pendant.
Screw it, can't avoid it anymore. Kodak Black is a miserable itch of a bitch whose dong of a song directly highlights him as a race-baiting psychopath with a misogynistic callousness to rape. And yes, this is the exact same quote I said in that other video I did 2 months ago, but I'll say it as many times as I need if it helps get rid of this chubby little shit. And look, I've gotten many angry comments from people saying I talk too much about the guy's personal life instead of analyzing his music. Even though Kodak is the one who constantly brings up his legal issues in his own music, but whatever. You want musical analysis? I'll give you musical analysis, because Kodak Black just also happens to be a talentless moron.
Oh my, came from stealing bikes to flying on a G5. I don't know why I ain't smoking this cherry pie so much, but this my life.
So cherry pie is a type of marijuana, which makes this line entirely pointless because, again, the song is called Wake Up in the Sky. We're already aware you smoke pot. Tell us something we don't know.
I'm on Adderall, I be smelling high tech when I piss.
Ugh, never mind, too much information.
Like it's basketball, I drop 50-pointer on my wrist.
But more importantly, how can anyone stand his awful voice? He sounds like a 12-year-old trying to get his mom's attention in the most annoying way possible.
I'm so fly, I don't need no flight attendant. Big people ain't don't need no pendant.
Mom, watch me do it dung, God! Honestly, I can make an entire album just doing Kodak Black impressions, but I probably shouldn't do so, or else I might be accused of cultural appropriation.
I done finally got my wings. It made me wanna sing.
Oh no! Wake Up in the Sky is the Bruno Mars rap song we never should have asked for. I'll give credit in that the music is well produced and prevents me from outright hating this, but the performances aren't nearly enough to give this a passing grade. Gucci gave the minimum, Bruno didn't show up at all, and Kodak Black is the virus that will kill the entire genre. If you're just looking for filler noise to play in the background, this will probably work fine enough, but if you want an actual song you could enjoy on an unironic level, I'd look for better options. I give this song a 4 out of 10. I'm Mr. 96, and if you want more pop reviews, hit the subscribe button to see more.
I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly.
But you know what? I can't be too mad. Bruno finally got the hip-hop cred he asked for. Now he's as lazy and stale as the rest of mainstream hip-hop. Pop songs may come in numbers, but there's only one. 96.
너의 그 말 그 잔인한 말 가슴 아픈